Hey guys! So I have done a wearable take on the Maleficent look from the new movie with Angelina Jolie, of course, and this is actually a collab with two other YouTubers whose channels I will link in the description bar down below, and here are their pictures of their looks of this. Love those red lips. So I've already done my foundation. I used the Naked Skin foundation from Urban Decay, and I'm just going in here with the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in Fair, and just using that on any blemishes, and I like this for under the eyes as well. This is actually one of the few concealers I've found that's actually quite light on my skin, just because I have such fair skin anyways, so it does also work for highlighting under the eyes, and it's got really nice full coverage, which was perfect for this look because Angelina's skin in the movie is just flawless and pale and perfect, so that's kind of what I'm going for here. And I'm also just going to set that under eye concealer with, of course, the e.l.f. HD under eye setting powder. Perfect stuff. So I am just using the Collection Lasting Perfection powder as well, just to set really lightly my foundation all over. And then we're going to go contour. So it is a little bit more contour, I guess, than usual because of, you know, how she looks in the movie, but it's still okay for wearing out for the day in real non-movie life, like most of us are. So just really carving out the cheekbones a fair bit, and also a little bit on the temples and up on the top of the forehead as well. But I am just going to blend out the bottom of the contour, or the front I guess, yeah, like so it'll blend into the cheeks a little bit more, and that is what that looks like. So I'm just going to fill in my brows, just doing it really lightly and using the Anastasia Brow Wiz, of course. Angelina has really perfect brows, so that's kind of what we're going for, but not too, I guess not too strong. I'm just making them the shape that you like, and filling in any sparse areas. It's still pretty normal for me, this brow routine. So after priming your lids, I used the Jessie's Girl eyeshadow primer. I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, as always, can't live without it, and popping that all over the eyelid, but also just going to pop this on the inner tear duct, and that can act as the highlight for this. Also going to put it on the brow bone, but just really lightly. Not nearly as strong as I would normally do on the eyelid. So I'm going to take my NYX blush in taupe, which I usually use for contour, and I'm going to use that for the crease on my eyeshadow, or as an eyeshadow on my eye. And that Smashbox palette that I showed is called the Masquerade palette, and I'm just going to take the top right colour of that to deepen up the crease a little bit. And those colours are also going to get smudged along the lower lash line. So this is where I'm deepening, I can't speak today. Deepening up the crease just a little bit, but this eye look is still very wearable. This would be, you know, a great look for going to work or going out for dinner or something. And I'm just using a crown brush for this. I wish I had 10 of this brush, it's amazing. It doesn't have any kind of number or anything on it though. Then just going to take my fluffy blending brush and blend that all out so there's no harsh lines and it's just really soft. and of course go along the lower lash line. Now I'm going to take the bottom right colour from that Smashbox palette, and it's just like a kind of yellow toned creamy white. It's very bright, as you'll see here, but it's a matte colour. I wanted all the colours on the eyelids today to be matte, and that's just going to be the main lid colour. So just pat that all over, and then I'm going to take the fluffy brush again and just blend them together a little bit so there's no straight lines. So also with that same colour, just going to pop it over that NYX pencil on the inner corner tear duct area. Really brighten up the inner corner. And kind of just sweep it up towards the brow bone as well. Just make everything look reasonably seamless. So for the eyeliner, I'm doing liquid liner. This is my Tarte Multiply liner, of course, my favourite. I'm not doing very big wings, just very small and not very thick liner either. Just keeping it nice and thin, but taking it all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner. And just working at it until you've got a really straight line that you're happy with. I feel like her makeup, you know, it has to be perfect. She would never make mistakes, kind of thing. So just going in with mascara, popping a couple of coats on. I imagine her to have really big lashes. You could wear false lashes, but I just wanted to keep this look very, you know, very wearable. And I feel like we don't all have time for lashes every day. And that is the eyes done. So that is what they look like. I quite like this. Nice. I like having a change from all my shimmery colours someday. Now she doesn't really have blush from the picture I was looking at, but I can't go without blush. I just can't do it. So I'm taking Benefit's Havana blush and just popping it on really lightly. I just couldn't bear to have pale cheeks, so as you can see I feel much better with that. For the lips I'm taking MAC's Russian Red. And although I kind of think of like a deep blue red as, you know, evil and, I don't know, witch-like almost, that's not how I felt Maleficent, I keep saying it wrong, had her lips. So I do go in with Russian Red at first and fill in my lips with that, and I definitely recommend using a lip liner, not a lip liner, a lip brush, sorry, to get a more precise line rather than just applying your lipstick straight from the tube, especially when it's such a bright colour like this. Much easier to mess up from the tube, I find. In this way, as you can see, you can just get a really precise, straight, perfect, clean line with a brush. So then I felt like hers was a little bit glossier and slightly more orangey, so I'm taking this lipstick from Lush called Strong, and it's like a bold orange. It's almost a red orange, and I'm just popping that kind of all over just to give it, yeah, more shine and slightly more of an orange tint, which I just love. This lip colour is my new favourite combo, I think. And I find these Lush ones stay on really well, which is obviously a good thing. So I'm taking my Urban Decay reverse lip liner, or that's what I call them, and just going around the outside, so it's just like a clear waxy pencil. I also use the e.l.f. one a lot, and just to really keep that edge clean and make sure the colours don't bleed. I mean, she would never have bleeding. Who do you think she is? And that is the completed look. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe and everything, and check out the other girls' channels.